Така, здравейте на всички, аз съм Фачел 2. Продължаваме с Батман. С четвъртия епизод на Батман. Последно... тръгнахме да помагаме на Харли Куин на Жокера. Да видим какво ще стане сега. Тук в Уейн Тауър да трябваш да крадем на Харли Куин нещо.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
Добре.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
Тя го преспа с чука.
Going up? This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for Capiche?
Just go wait in the car. I can do this alone.
I don't think you're getting it. You ain't the one in charge. And you ain't the only one allowed to have fun. Didn't your mama ever teach you about sharing?
Now that you mention it, no. She never had the chance.
Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinner to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And
Кой трябваха 5 секунди да реагира.
to whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Bruce, we're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you?
Нищо бъгна играта. Вижте как влизнаха.
Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You're gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Leave her alone.
Поне чувам какво става.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John?
Пуста сегата.
To live in the moment.
Секунда, ще го рестартна от main menu. О, къде ме върна, чак. Бля.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Business never sleeps, ще му кажа пък.
Yeah. Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey.
Окей. Щом каза, че е жив.
You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time. I might have to go back and finish the job.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked down will teach him a lesson.
Did anyone see you do that?
Fancy joint like this probably has cameras. Hope they got my good side.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Now, Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Fine. But no one else gets hurt.
You got a strange set of priorities for someone who wants on my good side.
I get it, Bruce. You're the boss. You don't turn your back on your people, even when they're
Okay.
useless. I have to
Верно е.
say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens. The power plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day? Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
Not a chance in hell.
What he's saying, Pud, is you ain't a suit and tie kind of guy.
Няма да му отива. Така е.
It's because of my time in the asylum, isn't it? People are just so damn racist.
I wonder why. Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are...
Friends from upstate. They don't get to Gotham often.
Yeah, you know, we just couldn't miss getting a look inside this place.
Oh? You should have told me you were coming in. I'd have had facilities set up a tour.
Why don't
Това
we
пак се
show us
бъгна.
around? All we really want to see is the crater.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
Мерси за фола.
You gonna let your employees sass me like that?
It was
Is
good.
this the kind of operation you run here?
Thank you very much.
Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want.
Regina will apologize. Won't you, Regina?
Bruce,
Let that make it feel real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Good. More. Make her beg.
Please. I'm so very sorry.
So, how did you find the stream?
Boy, do you got some guns on you. They're enough to make a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you got under those clothes? We could carve out some alone time.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moment.
Game fixed.
Wait here.
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret life Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup?
That's nice.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
I present to you our secret lab.
So, what do you stream of? I mean, occasionally.
Glad you like it.
Like it? No, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend met with.
Sure thing, yes.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Lock protocol thumbprint required. Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the
Така.
lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Това въобще не е добре, да.
Latent prints around here with my scanner.
Това е идея, да. Battlefield PUBG. Not my kind of thing. I mean, I love watching them, but not playing at all. Okay, thanks.
Alright, that's a start. Still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
Така, да чекираме бюрото.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. So we didn't make it delicious. Getting there.
Окей, имаме напредък. Ще сканирам снимката.
One more partial print should do it.
Супер. Така, да видим. Кутиите.
Bunch of old reports. You remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
Не. По-скоро е това.
Not being able to open a door in your own building doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
Nope. Not encouraging.
Значи ще е на генератора.
Okay.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Наистина се отвори това.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it. His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it.
Еми да. Добро утро.
I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here.
You don't have to say anything to her, John. Okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce.
Ох, колко мило.
What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
I don't like it any more than you do, Tiffany. But this is the only way to walk away safely. Trust me, it's the right thing to do.
It's a little too late for that.
Oh well.
Lekker.
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in.
We grew up together. You could say she's family.
You're no family of mine.
Oof,
Това е много тъпа.
your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
Много е тъпа.
Certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here.
Как се дига палец?
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, Sugar, but I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs. These killers.
Oh, sweetheart, Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey? Came to us because you got bored of being a billionaire.
I'm nothing like you, Harley. I'm not a murderer.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Not at all. Let her go. It wasn't about her. It was about seeing where he stands.
Go easy on him, Harley. Bruce is loyal. He got us the key. He found it in the vault. Right on the counter.
Is that a fact? Maybe we don't need to kill ya. At least not yet.
Тя като се натъкме да ме уби, ще е в Arkham Asylum.
What you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Alfred.
Bruce, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. She was going to kill her. That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce.
Няма да я уби тук
It's
така.
only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her. I've always
Това ще е най-добрият вариант.
your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
Лесно.
Replace tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid she's going to be curious about your friends from upstate. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter. Now, after what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. To an so fast. One thing after another.
Да бе, по-спокойно, Алфред.
Some rest.
It's only a momentary bit of exhaustion. Pass. I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. Masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Така. Аха, търсят ма.
Well, be careful and good luck.
Time for Batman. Много е яко как сменяме между двата свята, такова Батман и Брус Уейн постоянно.
Bad signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
If you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. Waller told me.
Everything's got to go through her office now. Demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Of the pistol.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
Тя бе лекар.
But she couldn't save her. Must have been hard on her. The
Yes.
father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
Now, I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only
Тя е
remember...
много ма дразни.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
Jim, live to fight another day. But for now, listen to her.
Listening's the easy part. The hard part's tuning her out.
Okay.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be.
Рафе.
And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Точно така.
I don't want to hear it.
This is не.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of the city.
She
Успя.
succeeded on that front.
Със сигурност успя.
Still, wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's your lesson.
Да. За съжаление оглуша.
Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, These very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw.
Не точно.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that
Важното е всички да са живи и здрави.
no one dies.
No one has to join murder gangs run by maniacs either. Look, I know you're
Това е също.
but I won't risk my agent's safety for a band of sociopaths. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember, we're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends.
Така е.
Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
You'd be a lot happier if you weren't always expecting the worst, Waller.
I'd be out of a job if I didn't. When you're wrong, and it'll happen, you'll finally realize I'm just better at this than you are.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Дано сме сейф. Дано.
All right. Here we go.
Малякът не е в костюма, е много странен. Отиди. All 5 points.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
Да. Що да е трудно, като може да е лесно.
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing scheme. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
You need to uncuff me.
Damn.
Don't screw this up.
can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice. I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Shit. Това трябва да е зелено. Това трябва да е зелено. И това трябва да е зелено. Не. What? Това трябва да е червено, това трябва да е червено. Готово? Не. Значи трябва да са наобратно. Тия двете са зелени. А пък това да е червено. Или? Точно обратно на схемата са. Не стана работата.
What have you done?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice.
Ето в момента ще се включим, гасим това и това. Да включаме това. То се променя. Това. Изи. Не видях, че се променя. Не съм толкова юзлес,
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Много мило.
Back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Fair enough.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office. Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit. Well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg, freeze. While you freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it.
Boss, съм.
You know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
Да, бе, влизаме и викаме Лодър и ги арестуваме всичките.
That's what I wanted to hear. eventually.
Добре.
And that EMP though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day.
Honey, best people getting killed.
Gotta convince the others.
Convince them.
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead.
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean,
То супер даден.
But seriously, who does that?
Да, точно.
His wife would approve if she realized what he's become.
She'd probably never want to wake up. Exactly.
So he'd be better off not getting what he wants.
You can say that again, but he might not want to hear it. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Колко приятно звучи. Не знам дали да я казваме за баща й. По-скоро ще лев на офис.
Talk to the others. See what I can do to change their minds.
I've got faith in you, handsome.
Така. Първо сговорим с Бейн, тъй е тук.
I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch Wayne.
Чакам да набера тогава. Откъде обаче? Shielding. Хладилник някъде, maybe? Те сме тук.
Your wife and I. Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
I know pain. What it's like to lose a loved one.
I can't imagine anyone knowing anything like what I've experienced. But I do know of your family tragedy. Perhaps you may know what it's like.
Той знае най-добре.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why?
Why would you do this? Well, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him.
Всички ми казват go talk to him. Мисля, че това ми изглежда като бар. Да вляза, потърся вътре за бира. Тук вътре. John's house. Айде.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before, and your office, making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before Wayne Enterprises. Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
That was intentional? John, how did you manage to do that?
No Bane was going to kill you? Seemed like a safe bet.
No, Lucius
Nice.
put safeguards on the EMP to keep you from doing exactly what you did.
Then I guess we both got really lucky. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I want to watch what happens if you don't.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him.
На мен ще ми трябва.
Anybody in Arkham.
Бейн е батчица. Бейн си адската батчица. Така, сега ще му занесем бирата на него.
Thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know. Are you here for payback?
Как мислиш?
For revenge. Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point.
Вярно.
In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust, so hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Hey!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away, and yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
Значи го е пуснал.
Traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder, and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Oh, startigo.
Only one of you walks out of here. You know me. The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with. Fine. I'll prove it.
Ej, aż mu rozmarza gołata. Niska mnogo, prawa mnogoma. Ej.
Very good, Wayne. Very good. Maybe you do have what it takes to join our pact.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the Moneybags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact. In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome. Like, super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride.
Yes.
Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours.
Ta ben om och kif ogromen.
Somebody grab that thing. It's important. Let's go hit him with the hind.
Behind enemy lines, achievement unlocked. Малко остана до края на епизода.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track the signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do.
Другите батчици пристигат.
Wait, what in the?
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Това ли ви кавалерията, бе?
Do it!
Маля, то сега ще им спре пистолетите.
What was that? What the hell is going on? HQ, do you copy? My gun, it's fried.
Да. И аз така си мислих.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Stay down.
Те са след тоя. Ясно. Айде, бе.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Не му е времето да се прави на герой.
Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Впечатляващо.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You were wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
Да. Късмет.
Don't. Break it all.
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo. Get out of here.
Как го фърлиха на земята? Вах.
Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
Той пича го замрази, го начупи на парчета, бе.
You were supposed to be here.
Уолър пак прецака всичко.
That was my ride. Bring out the artillery and disable their vehicles.
Damn it.
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete. Lights out.
Put out that fire.
Не се заслужава да си дам прекратието.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death.
Нито един от двамата не искам да хедофвам. Добре, супер. Не е супер. Окей. Значи един от двамата трябва да избера. На това му чупим главата. Бей на батчета, на него не му трябва помощ. До там беше бронираната кола. Ето те го стрелят, той... Въобще не го бърка. Той си ги би, тук си ги млати. Гледайте. Сега стана лошо. Много тъпо го изоставиха. И Гордън в този момент му трябва Батман. Въпросът е ти какво откраднаха?
Nice work back
Не толкова...
You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, he'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
И това го има.
And he won't let this.
He's probably having a ball, cracking skulls.
We did what we had to do. We retrieved the package, and Harley drove off to make sure we kept it.
You tell him. You're all welcome. All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it.
Нека видим какво има вътре толкова. Толкова важно да е.
Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
То затова им трябвало този ки. Тялото на Ридлер.
I thought he stank when he was alive. You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants. Getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage. I've got what you need. For the right price.
Жената котка. Тя обаче знае, че ние сме Батман. Добре, ще приключвам до тук. Само секунда видим. Сега първо теоретично бяха с Тифани. Пърната от така. Pinky Swear. Willy was handled. Не помня кой беше Willy. Fight alongside Harley. Така. Да, сме оставили Хепи. Тук не трябваше да го правим това. Content users. О, колко са близо процентите. Естествено, че Гордън. Това е това Уили. Yes. Повече са последвали Бейн. Найс, значи продължавам следващия епизод с епизод 3 на Batman The Enemy Within. Да видим какво ще стане с жената котка.